welcome black, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome black to another day before the day before, man. It's a Thursday. Got my guy Damon Williams in here flying high with me.
Yeah, nice and cold out there.
Yeah, he called for it and he got it, y'all. He got it. He called for the storm and it came through for him.
If I give you one of them iced out Jeezy snowman joints, yeah, I'd wear one of them right now.
You'll rock it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just call me the snowman.
Hey. Well, look, guys, we want you guys to sit down and enjoy the next little power hour liquid lunch, a Grand Day Baltimore right now. We are scrolling in with episode 36, coming to you live on all platforms right now, man. If you look across, look down in the descriptions, you know where we are. Let me find it. We in all platforms right now. Zone 16 on Facebook, Zone 16 Network on YouTube, all over the place, man. You can follow us live on Instagram. Hopefully the Instagram crew is getting the notifications right now.
You still not on the hub? Still not on the...
No. The OnlyFans account, that's coming.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's coming. We got to get some ladies to put out on the block
I've
for
been
us.
taking care of my feet, man. I'm telling you. Just get some people, man.
Something gotta happen. But make sure you smash that thumbs up for us, man. Come on, jump on in with us. Smash that like button. It's nothing going on right now. Everybody's chilling. It's nasty out. We got some things to talk to you about for the next, 50 some odd minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of crazy things going on in Baltimore.
Absolutely.
The first part of the news block is a little insane. And then we lighten it up towards the end. You know how we do when we bring you the most inspiration and more information right here on Grand Day.
Mm-hmm.
Man, crazy stuff. Crazy.
It's a new year, new problems.
2024 in the building. All right. Y'all know how we like to show y'all. Get you ready for the weekend in a positive way. On this Thursday, January 18th, right now it is 12:23. We came in a little bit after time, but you know how it is, man. When we get out of detention, we still gonna make it happen for you. It's 33 degrees outside, a little cloudy. You see that on Friday, Damon?
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
More snow.
Wait, where is it? No, wrong one. More snow. This is for you, Damon. It's for you, man. Nobody wants this.
Everybody wants this, man. Come on, man.
They calling for 3 more inches of snow, 12 hours of snow, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Or I don't know if it's 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. going into Saturday, but somehow, some way on Friday, we supposed to get it again, man, for another 3 inches in there.
This is normal Baltimore weather.
Okay.
So everyone should rejoice in this.
Okay.
We're not supposed to be walking outside with spring jackets and you know, people sunbathing on the mall. You know what I mean? And people having day parties. This is supposed to be cold, like for real cold.
Okay. Well, I mean, look, and you see Saturday, and you know what's happening on Saturday. So come on, man.
Even better.
Man, whew.
Come on, look, you know as well as I know, when they bring in quarterbacks to work out in Baltimore, they want to see how he throws
how
in
he
the cold.
performs in the cold.
Yes.
Well, and working in our favor, we got a dome team coming to town in 23-degree weather on Saturday, fam. So it's looking real promising for us to have the first AFC championship in Baltimore in a week's time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm liking it.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm definitely liking it. Did you dug out?
Oh yeah.
Shoveled out everything?
Yeah, shovel. You know, you got a son, you get him to do some shoveling too, though.
Look, I wish I had the video. I could pop it up. Titus he was over his mom's, so he was she put him out there, put him to work. I'm glad she did, because if he was here, it was definitely going down like that.
Yeah, and then you got the older neighbors. Got to make sure shovel out your older neighbors too, folks. Gotta do that.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta clean their cars off. A lot of it, that's the ugly side of snow. A lot of heart attacks and cardiac arrest, and the snow.
Mm-hmm. Well, you'll get another opportunity to be a good Samaritan, Damon, on Friday. You know, spread the wealth.
I got a son.
He put him out,
Yeah,
put him out there. Do it.
yeah.
Look in the chat on Tuesday. I came in for about 15, 20 minutes. Ray said, "Pay a kid."
But they're not out there.
Pay a kid.
But the kids are not out there. Have you noticed that? Like over the years, like the last decade or so, you see these memes and everything.
Yeah.
The kids are really not out there getting money shoveling.
They not in these streets.
No.
They not doing it.
Like, what the hell are they doing?
Who knows, man?
I mean, it's like, what's up with this generation? It's starting to be a bit weird. Like, they're not sledding. They're not throwing snowballs at each other.
Well, we'll get to that a little later on. We'll talk about, this whole, if you see on the back of the rundown, what's going on with this whole obsession with designer, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
You can't go and shovel, I guess, if you got on Gucci slippers and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's true. That's true.
And then look, they're not wearing winter coats; they just wearing hoods. Yeah. So it's how it is. Man.
Yeah.
You know how it is. All right, well, let's get into this top information for the people, man, before we Bloviate for too long. Y'all see it up on the screen. All right, fam. Now, little controversial news hit the news yesterday, Damon. And the crazy thing is, I have a little relation to it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In a concerning development, Pikesville High School's principal, Eric Eisworth, faces severe backlash over an audio recording containing alleged racist and anti-Semitic marks circulating on social media. Parents express shock and demand his immediate removal if the comments are verified. All right, so if they're trying to say, Damon, that this was AI. That's what they're trying to say.
It sounds a little fishy. It does.
You don't think that he would just came out?
Well, no, I believe he said some of that stuff, but it does sound kind of chopped, kind of pieced together.
Yeah. Now I didn't want to play it. You know how we are. We like to be the ones with the exclusives here, but I didn't want to play the audio because they are saying that it needs to be verified right now. All right. So GRAND Day refrains from publishing the recording due to unverified authenticity, but it is being reviewed by news standards and practices. All right, the audio reportedly includes disparaging comments about the test scores of African American students and offensive remarks about a staff member in the Pikesville Jewish community. Baltimore County Schools sent letters addressing the issue, acknowledging the disturbing nature of the statements while investigating their legitimacy. Look. And like I said, I got a little connection there because I was head football coach there for 1 year. Now, I must say, I left for a reason, and I'll just leave it at that.
He's Jewish, though, right?
Who's
this principal?
The principal?
Yeah, I thought he might be.
Now, he's coming from Catonsville, so I don't know. Well, I'm not sure of his religious affiliation.
I was told he is Jewish. What's his last name again?
Eisworth. Eiswert.
And I was told that by someone who was also working at the school that he's Jewish. But it was the way he said Jew. It had a weird tone to it. As if he may be Jewish. He's like, I'll go to the other side. Why is it worded like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, the other thing is when I let the zoners know, I finishing up a 10-year career in the Baltimore County school system. And a teacher from when I was at Newtown is now the assistant principal over there. And from what I understand in the past, she recorded someone's comments, Damon, like that to get them fired.
Mm-hmm.
So there, you know how the rumor net goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're saying that she may have heard some things that she didn't like and didn't agree with. Might have thrown a coworker under the bus.
how did she get to record it? How did she get in there to hear him say this?
Well,
she left the recorder, left something in there recording.
I don't know. Maybe he trusted the wrong person. You know what I mean? Thought that sitting around her and venting around her.
So this is not a black woman, I'm assuming.
No,
Okay.
not at all. Not at all. But yeah, man, a little crazy out there for the high school system. Now I know the kids are acting a donkey in school this week.
Well, you know they always say that. You know, every once in a while you'll hear one white person say, or not even just white people, just somebody outside of the black race, they may sometimes put their own race out there. You know, they'll say, you wouldn't believe the things that they say when y'all are not around.
When they're not around. Mm-hmm.
You know, always come back at them, but well, that goes both ways.
Absolutely.
You don't imagine what black people say about y'all. So,
yeah.
like, it's not like saying anything groundbreaking.
Absolutely. But like I said, man, the kids probably running around in there acting a donkey this week, man. I can't, you know.
You know, a problem, I was seeing some things in the comment section on social media where some black people were defending what he was saying.
Sheesh.
You didn't see that?
Man, it's tough times out here.
At least he cares. At least it seemed like he cares. What? Like, come on, man.
Social media era, man. People just want to comment on stuff and say stuff, and then you never know, Damon, with these smartphones and social media, man. Somebody could be recording your stuff and take you down.
It's a rough time we live in, man. You can't say anything, can't do everything's on tape.
And how crazy is this if it would have possibly been AI? So they took that man's voice, generated a racist comment by him, and put it out there and said that he did it. What the fuck?
I mean,
that is insane, bro. That's insane, bro.
It sounds a bit artificial. It does. It sounds like he's saying it, but the way it's put together, I don't know. It just seems so almost like something out of a movie. I'm gonna get his black ass out of here. Like,
they caught him with the mic open, Mike. They caught him with the mic open, Dave. All right, let's keep it moving, man. Did you hear about this one? Now, some people know about bombs over Baghdad. What about bombs at Penn Station, Damon? They kind of kept this one on the low a little bit. All right. Now, the other day in Baltimore, police responded to multiple shot spotter alerts at the 1500 block of Guilford Avenue early Sunday morning. All right. Remnants of 2 potentially exploded devices were discovered alongside an unexploded one. The bomb squad and ATF's arson unit were called in. The unexploded device was safely secured by detectives. Fortunately, no injuries or property damage were reported. Police assure there are no ongoing threats and an investigation is underway, David. All right. The neighborhood has been declared safe and secure after the incident. So, Guilford is a couple blocks over from Penn Station. So,
it's pretty, it's far enough.
You got St. Paul's, Calvert, and then after Calvert is Guilford.
Charles Village.
Yeah. No, I'm saying Guilford Avenue. Because remember, it come all the way down, right?
I thought you were talking about the area.
No. Yeah. So, there you go, man. They got crazy things like this going on out there, man.
It's just, there's just so much weird stuff going on.
Bizarro world.
I'm telling you, I love train stations. I don't know if I've told you that. I love train stations. It's one of the old American things. But then it's like, you watch enough of these crazy terrorist movies. It's always a train station or an airport that they're doing something crazy.
Yeah. Well, my childhood. I spent all of high school dropping my mother off at the train station just so I could gain access to her car. So that's going down there every day on a regular basis. That was my life, man. My life. All right, so how about this one, David? Now, this one hits near and dear for you and I both. Boom. Baltimore, surrounding area. Did you know, in a significant development, David D. Smith, the executive chairman of Sinclair Broadcast Group, has acquired the Baltimore Sun and other media outlets, including the Towson Times and Capital Gazette. The purchase, made from Media News Group, marks a personal acquisition by Smith. All right. Sinclair, which is known for its Fox 45 affiliate, has been active in conservative media. Smith, deeply involved in Baltimore politics, spent over $500,000 supporting a group for term limits. He's backing Renew Baltimore, aiming to lower the property tax rate. All right. Smith, who calls himself a First Amendment advocate, envisions local ownership benefiting the Sun, emphasizing profitability through community news and adapting to the digital landscape. There you go, Damon. We spent some years over at Fox 45.
Absolutely. And you know I used to refer to that place.
Yeah.
You remember. I used to say it was like something like out of the 50s.
So we already know what we're about to get with the Baltimore Sun. Even for myself, I've already gravitated away from the Sun a little bit. I go to Baltimore Brew. I go to Baltimore Banner. That's where unfortunately I don't watch much Fox now. You know what I mean?
Dude, I didn't watch Fox when I worked.
When you worked there, yeah. I mean, I'm a WJZ guy. You know.
Well, WJZ and then NBC in the morning now. Yeah. I'm also NBC in the morning now, but I never watched. Fox was always a trash network to me.
Jeez,
it was always trash to me. It was always trash. Nationally, it was always trash. We just had that conversation. You should have Roland Martin.
Shots fired.
It was a trash network. It was a trash network.
Yeah.
You know, we had a whole thing we talked about this week. The whole thing that Roland Martin went viral with.
Well,
talking about Fox.
Yeah.
It was always the fourth network. It always was. And then, you know, us working there, we saw how the sausage was made and how they carry things.
Mm-hmm.
Just operational, and they just are low budget. This is just low budget across the board. Where they do things, the hiring practices are shoddy at best. Blatant racism, blatant sexism. It just it was like something out of the 50s. It was. I used to say that. I'm like, I've never seen
the Truman Show.
Come on, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. Like, they actually would like do that stuff. Like, I would hear my godfather talk about how, you know, they bring that white boy in. I train that white boy in to be my boss. They would do stuff like that. We would have those white boys come in with intern.
Damon firing shots.
And then they would give them jobs better than ours. Like, that actually happened. You come on, you know I'm not lying.
Can't make this up.
You know I ain't making it up.
Can't make this up.
You know I ain't making this up. And you know I would turn and look at you and I was like, dude, this is like something out of the 50s.
Can't make this
like, what
up.
is this? Like, what's going on over here on 41st Street? We are in the new millennium. I'm supposed to be talking about the year 2000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We watched movies growing up when it was like, this is the future. It's the year 2005. You know what I mean? We're living in this time, and they're like, hey, Blackie, you hire this, you train this white boy intern, and he's going to be your boss, Blackie. Like, what?
Goodness gracious.
Come on, man. You know what happened. You know I'm not making this up. You know I'm not making this up.
Can't make this stuff up.
And it happened multiple times. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Apparently, after David purchased the Sun, he sent a email out to all the employees, kind of like, yeah, things are gonna be different now. I mean, it's a new sheriff in town, so
are they gonna plagiarize? They gonna do that too, like they did at Fox 25,
man,
and other Fox stations. They gonna do that too.
It's paraphrasing.
No, they were plagiarizing. They were taking other people's work. Dude, we just come on now. Come on, man. We saw Sinclair Broadcast at work. That was a wild place there, man. Dang. They could make a whole movie like Anchorman. We should do that. You could write a whole joint about Sinclair
about what went on there.
how wild it is.
Man, oh man.
Come on, the breast implants, the
Sheesh.
I did cocaine. Like what? What are you? Come on, man. It was wild. It was wild as hell, man.
David taking all kind of shots, man. Look, we're going to take a couple shots at our sponsors out here, man. We'll be right back, man. Hopefully David will calm down.
You have man crushes on Billy D. Williams.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah. Damon was making it a little hot in here, y'all. We had to calm it down a little bit. Come back with some lighter stories now.
I never say, man. We can laugh about it now. But you know it was crazy, man.
Crazy back in the day. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. Well, look. They talk about crazy stuff. How about this, Damon? Crazy news right here. Pittsburgh famous restaurant, Primanti Brothers, famed for its sandwiches with French fry toppings, is set to debut its first location in the Baltimore area at 996 Corporate Boulevard in Linthicum Heights. Anticipated to open in the spring, the 5,227 square foot restaurant will employ around 100 staff members. The Pittsburgh-based chain, all right, it's a business that's been open for 91 years, Damon, and it has expanded significantly in the last decade and currently operates 43 locations, including one in Hagerstown, Maryland. The menu will feature not only their iconic sandwiches, but also American classics. Now, everybody knows that, you know, the hot stopper American classics out here: burgers, chicken wings, and pizza. All right, accompanied by a full bar with craft and domestic beers. Now, look, we talk bad about that other city, but that is one bright spot, I must say, about one of our rival cities. That is one bright spot.
I've never been there.
Never been?
You know, man. I have two of my mother's sisters are there.
Yeah.
I have cousins there. Growing up, I went there at least 2-3 times a year.
Yeah. Now,
never been.
I never made it there until I was an adult. And, you know, as an adult, that was like, you know, you look up, you Google things to do when you're in the city when things are going down. So you go to Primanti Brothers.
I'm going to tell you something about Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Baltimore is like this, but when you would go there, it was almost as if that kind of stuff was relegated to. You wouldn't do that. That was like a white people thing.
Primanti Brothers? You know they got the Roethlisberger.
No, it feels. I'll just say this. You know, when we went there, clearly we were with our black family.
Yeah.
So we did, like, went to the Oasis where you get the fries and they had, the famous French fries, famous curly fries.
Yeah.
But Primanti Brothers was something I kind of remember more as we were growing. You would watch like Diners, Dive-Ins, and whatever that show was called.
Yep.
I was seeing more so on that type of stuff. And it wasn't really, and I'm not saying that my cousins and everything weren't going there, but it never was in my, it was never on my radar.
Wasn't on the radar.
Nah. But it's a very segregated city. So it could have been something.
Just like Baltimore.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's certain things, like, people talk about Pete's Grill.
Yep.
Pete's Grill. If you're not from that side of town, you really don't know about Pete's Grill.
You haven't grabbed breakfast sandwich from over there.
So I don't really know how big, and I still would go. I'm not saying I would never go, but I will say this: I have to go to the one in Pittsburgh before
you go to the one in Baltimore.
Absolutely.
I've been twice. Look, the second time I went, it was actually a blizzard going on in Pittsburgh when I was up there.
Always a blizzard.
I know, man. I was up there for a conference getting snowed, and unlike down here, things were open and vibrant. You know what I mean? Nobody was worried about shutting anything down. People were out and about in the city, and I was in Pamani Brothers.
They laugh at us.
Eating a sandwich and drinking beer.
So just you know this about me, but you remember how we used to alternate. My mother and my aunt would alternate holidays.
Yeah.
So some years we were in Pittsburgh during Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes New Year's, Christmas vacation. Sometimes Easter. And I can tell you emphatically, it was cold. Christmas and Thanksgiving. It was cold.
Cold up there.
Oh, yeah, it was cold. So, you saying they're open in a snowstorm, that's nothing. Like it's just cold. It's cold. They don't talk about it. You know, Chicago likes to talk about how cold it is.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, it's just cold.
Well, look, Zoners. I'm telling you from personal experience, man. If you like yourself a good sandwich or a good sub, you gotta get yourself to Primonti Brothers when it comes down here, or even like Damon said, go to the original up there in Pittsburgh. Go ahead and knock it out. It's a lot, man. You see it just on the burger on the screen, right?
You don't remember what you told me when you went there the first time. I'm not gonna say it, but
no peg, man.
You was like, Jesus Christ.
It's a lot, bro. It is a lot. I'm telling you. The whole meal is on the sub. The entire meal. They just put it all in the bread and put it in there. And it was like, sheesh.
See, I don't like coleslaw. That's my problem.
You're not a coleslaw fan?
I don't like coleslaw at all. I'm a potato salad guy.
Okay.
Wait, were they smoking cigarettes in there, or it was somewhere else you were?
It was another bar that we went to today. I'm like, what's going on here? In 2013, and they smoked cigarettes in the bar. Pittsburgh didn't give a damn.
They up in the mountains, man. They doing their own thing.
They didn't give a damn, man. Well, look, you know who else don't give a damn? We don't, Damon. And it is going down this weekend, man. The Baltimore Ravens. Yeah. The Baltimore Ravens are gearing up to face the Houston Texans in the divisional round of the playoffs at M&T Bank Stadium. We call AKA the Bando. Damon said we gotta rename it something vicious now.
The vault.
It's the Bando.
Dungeon.
This Saturday at 4:30 p.m. fam. All right, the Ravens, who led the NFL with 60 sacks, confront the Texans with confidence after a successful season. All right. Now earlier this year, the Ravens already whooped up on them 25-9. Week 1. Now, the bad thing about it is we lost J.K. Dobbins for the year in that game. I don't even think, did Lamar, we beat them 25-9, and Lamar didn't even throw a touchdown pass.
He had a bad game.
Yeah. So, with Lamar peaking right now, and we already put up 25 on him, do we see 50 burger coming around the corner? Like, what's going to happen, man? The Texans significantly improved from their 3-13-1 record the previous season, boasting a confident team led by rookie sensation C.J. Stroud, who is a strong candidate, Damon, for the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year award. And, we always got to give a shout-out because that's what we do over here on the People's Platform. Got a black head coach, man, DeMeco Ryans. And he should win Coach of the Year. You know what I mean? You take a team from 3-13 to now, I think they finished this season 10-7. Now they're 11-7 with their playoff win last week. That's pretty good turnaround, man. You got black head coach, black quarterback. They balling. They doing the thing. But it's all going to come to an end, Damon. It's all coming to an end this Saturday at 4:30.
I don't even want to make any predictions.
Wrapping that up.
I'm superstitious.
Nah, man, this one's in
I'm
the bag,
superstitious.
bro. This one's in the bag. We can go ahead and don't brag about it. But all right, so we talk football here, right? Sometimes we talk football. We got good defense and we got a good kicking game, and it's gonna be cold weather. Man, that's been a formula for a lot of playoff wins. Me and you've been watching football for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying?
You have a good offense too.
Come January, you get the bashing people in the head, man, making tackles, and then you're gonna see some kicker that comes out on the field 3 times a game, kick it through the upright, and the game's over. So I feel confident with this one. We got Tucker, a Roquan Smith-led defense. I don't even. All Lamar has to do is he doesn't even have to be a game changer this game. He has to be a game manager. Just go out there, get us through this one, get us to the AFC Championship, which is next week. Save your star play for the Super, because when it primetime games, he show up. This 4:30. This ain't really a primetime game, so
it's primetime.
You consider that prime time 4:30 Saturday?
On a Saturday?
I might miss the first half. I got to take Titus to basketball.
Yeah, McKayla has basketball.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna miss the first half of the game. It's not prime time. It's not prime. They put it dead smack in the middle of, hey, we got to do stuff time.
I want to blow out.
Because there's an evening game, right? The NFC is the evening game. So they didn't even give Lamar the evening game. They didn't even give these guys the benefit of the doubt of having you know what I mean?
The NFL doesn't want Lamar Jackson to be the face of the league.
Woo!
They don't.
Woo! Shots fired.
That's why I like us winning that much more.
Shots fired.
I'm superstitious. I want to blow out. I want Tyler Huntley to be playing by the end of the third quarter.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
Tyler, we don't need Tyler this game, but this one is in the bag, man. I think we got this one locked.
I want this to be such a blowout that the backup is playing by the end of the game.
Now, CJ been balling, but he only put up 9 in his first game. Right, first game of the season, he came in against the Ravens. Boom, no touchdowns. So, now he, last week, what they put up, 40-something.
Look, man,
they beat Flacco like he was. Now they got 2 pick sixes. Everybody was talking that Cleveland stuff, but you and I know, Cleveland was going Cleveland. Ernest Bonner was, the ghost of Ernest Bonner out there.
Speaking of the ghost of 2019 is bugging Baltimore. That's why a lot of people are tense about this game.
All right, so
people are tense about it. And you hear these guys saying you should just be happy with that season. Like, nah, that's what a lot of people remember most about the season is how it ended. It was an ugly ending.
This what I gotta ask. Now I do agree with that. But here's my thing. All right, here's my thing. Why, fam, is Lamar held to a standard that other quarterbacks aren't held to? You know what I mean? Name. Woo, little cough there. We can't rattle off multiple quarterbacks, Damon, who their second year of being in the league, they won the Super Bowl.
But what's that have to do with?
We can't do it.
But the way that season ended, regardless of what city you're from, if you had a quarterback where that happened, that stings. So if you were a Denver fan, one of those ugly exits for Elway before he won.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
you're gonna know you are gonna remember.
Like you and like these newfangled football fans out here who, just started liking football when Tom Brady started winning and when Patrick Mahomes started. You know what I mean? Like they forget. Shit, Brady went 10 years without winning the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
But the thing is that it still
Peyton Manning went 9 years before he advanced to the AFC Championship. He went 9 seasons.
And that low life scumbag franchise in Indianapolis, their fans remember that. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't 2019, the way the team was playing and the way Lamar Jackson was playing, it didn't look like it looked like he was unstoppable. It looked like the team was unstoppable. And then that last game happened against Tennessee. It was as if they didn't know how to tackle. It was like the coaches gave up because his stats weren't that bad.
But listen to what you're saying. Now, that's the other thing.
His stats weren't that bad.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Lamar actually had a good game. The defense stunk it up, right? And then he had those awful receivers who didn't step up for the moment. They dropped balls.
Bottom line is, it was an ugly loss.
Yeah.
And that, it's a team game.
Now, I felt, I will admit, I felt a little hesitation when I was like, God damn, we're in the same situation. Lamar going to get 3 weeks off. You don't need to be taking 3 weeks off right now going into the playoffs. But have you paid attention to the young man lately, Damon?
Oh, he's super duper focused. Everything.
Yeah,
you don't even see him smiling anymore.
He don't. That's what I'm saying. Look, fam, he's got the 8 on. Lamar got the Kobe glare right now. He looks like, job ain't finished yet. He looked like Kobe Bryant right now. Got the glare on his face. He not. I hate to say this like this. I think he didn't have solid leadership around him last time. And he had a bunch of goofballs.
Goofballs?
Yes. Mark Ingram is a good guy, but all that big trust, whoop-de-whoop, it was just a bunch of goofball shit. Whereas if Lamar had the right, the right leadership around him back then, I think they would have whipped him into shape. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think they would have. I think the team would have been a little more focused, a little more serious. Like right now, Lamar, he's the kind of person, he leads by his play. So he's just playing well. They got the vocal leader with Roquan. Roquan's the one out there, talking big stuff, holding everybody accountable, getting in everybody's face, you know what I mean? Doing that kind of stuff. So I think they're solid with that now. They didn't have that in 2019.
And he has a bunch of receivers.
Yeah.
He has a bunch of them.
Yeah,
they look unstoppable.
They talk about Mandrews coming back.
Look, Beckham's playing well. Like, I have no issues with Odell Beckham staying at all.
They reworked his contract, so he might be hanging out for a little bit.
I'm okay with that.
And look, he hurt my feelings a little bit, man. Shout out to Marlon Humphrey out there who may not play this weekend. Goodness gracious. You watched the Punchline Marlon Humphrey podcast?
No.
So apparently on there, OBJ admitted to he wasn't coming to Baltimore. He was going to play for the Jets of all teams. How about that?
Next year or before he came?
This year. Last year when he was a free agent.
He wanted to go. He played in New York before.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Excuse that.
That's what he said. He said he wanted to go back to New York because that's where he had been before. He wanted to.
I get that.
But the Jets, bro, over the Ravens.
I mean, it's all money to them.
At the end of the day,
yeah.
I guess that's with him going to Cleveland, right?
And the story is probably out there. They used to say the Patriot way. There's probably a Raven way. You come here, it's only but so much hot dogging that you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You can tell. Being a Ravens fans, you can tell the Ravens signed a certain kind of guy. You can see that. Like, they don't really like goofballs, like you said. They don't like goofballs that much.
Look at this, man. We got some good people in the chat, Damon. Hold up. We're gonna drop it up on the screen, man. Damon can't see it, fam, but right now we got Sleepy Lloyd in the building. He said he finally caught her live. Right? TQ in the building. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah, TQ in the building. Good people right there.
Sleepy Lloyd, I like that one.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. But I'm going to flash it up on the screen for him one more time, man. This Saturday, fam. This Saturday. Y'all know what time it is, man. Baltimore Ravens playoff game. They ain't give us the prime time, man.
Hey, Lamar's always prime time.
That's what I
He's
said. Look,
always prime
just get us
time.
through this one because the AFC
Look.
Championship gonna be prime time, and then the Super Bowl on Fox.
Look. Like it or not, it's happening. Whether the NFL likes it, whether the nation likes it.
Lamar about to do it.
It is Baltimore versus who?
Oh, all y'all hoes.
They like it or not.
Oh, y'all
That's right.
hoes. All right, man. Look, we're going to go holler at some sponsors, fellas. We'll be right back. Oh, man. Yeah, man. Make sure you head over to 5707 Bel Air Road sometime this weekend, man. Go holler at the Hills, man. And big shout out to Tierra Lanice, the music curator and DTLR Radio, DTLR.com, man. She helped us out a lot over the what is that, the fall, I guess I'm gonna say, when we were doing the rhythm and spirit stuff, man. And you know,
holiday season.
Yeah. Good peoples, man. Good peoples. All right. So y'all know when we come with the second half of the show, man, we always talk a little bit of inspiration, right? A little bit of birthday, goodness, things of that nature. Come to you with the actual factuals out here. All right. We actually got some crazy actual factuals today, David. How about this one, man? There's crazy stuff here. All right. You know who Dr. Dale Hanley Williams is, David?
Daniel Hale Williams?
Yes.
Yes.
Daniel Hale Williams.
I did a paper on him in 3rd grade.
Well, there you go, man. Today is his birthday, man. How about Grant Fuhrer? You know who Grant Fuhrer is?
I do not.
Grant Fuhrer. Today is his birthday, and I'll break it down a little later for people, right? Today is his birthday, January 18th. And DJ Quick, without a C. Today is his birthday. Now, for the zoners out there, Daniel Hale Williams was born on this day in Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania. All right, he completed the first successful open heart surgery ever performed and was also the first black physician named as a fellow in the American College of Surgeons. Whoa, that's a lot right there. You did a paper on that in the 3rd grade?
Yep.
Okay,
Black History Project. And remember those clear report things you would have?
Yeah.
That you slide the plastic down?
Yeah.
I cut out a page from an old Ebony magazine and put it in there. It looked real good.
I hear you.
You know that's back when your parents could help you with your project.
Wait a minute, hold up. Let me fix this real quick. I gotta fix this. It got jammed over here.
Yeah, man. Lots of black history in the Williams household, man. Come on, you know how we grew up, man. You had to read.
There we go.
We had encyclopedias.
Encyclopedias. We gotta talk about that one day, man. We gotta do a show on that. All right. So Dr. Daniel Hale Williams, man, first open heart surgery ever performed by a black man. All right. So now I told you about Grant Fuhrer. Grant Fuhrer was the first black professional hockey player, Damon. Played goalie for the Edmonton Oilers. All right. He was picked in the 1st round of the National Hockey League draft. Right. And then DJ Quick, born David Martin Blake in Compton, California, man. If it.
Second best rapper out of Compton.
DJ Quick?
Yep.
Who's first best? MC8?
Yeah, actually, no.
Who?
I'm going to say he's the 3rd best rapper out of Compton.
Okay.
I'm going to go MC8, Eazy-E, DJ Quick.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I mean,
There you go, man. Little known actual facts for you out there, people, man. Just to let you know. On this day, these are their birthdays, man. We give them salute out there to all of these pioneers, all of these great black men that do the things that they do.
have you ever seen where some people say that hockey was invented by black natives in Canada?
No.
Apparently, there's some information out there that black people
They're saying that?
invented hockey. I mean, it's not a hard sell.
Yeah.
We invented everything else.
Yeah.
So, you know, the original man invented everything, right?
There you go.
And then what they say?
Claim the planet Earth is ours, man. It's been ours. Oh, somebody gave that one a thumbs up, man. They like that. Gave that one a thumbs up for
You watch any hockey?
Nah. I like to roller skate, but I've never been ice skating. That's never been my thing. I'm a little worried about that.
I went once.
Ice skating?
Once. I fell back, hit the back of my head.
Oh.
Never went again.
Gave up on that.
But it's one of those, it's like I said about the train station. It's like majestic when you see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to look at. Oh, that looks so nice and romantic. Ice skating, it's freezing cold. But I don't have any desire to get out on the ice
and go through all of that.
And fall and hit the back of my head again.
Well, look, because you and I take this route a lot of times, right? So Argonne, right, going through Johns Hopkins, when Argonne begins at University Parkway, you know what they built right there?
Oh, yes, ice skating rink.
Ice skating rink, yeah. Just built a brand new ice skating rink right there. So I may end up going out there, risking it all.
I'm going to take the kids. They can go.
Yeah, but you ain't.
No, I'm not getting on ice skating.
You ain't effing with her.
You ain't even got to remotely worry about that. I will do the polar plunge before I do that. And I mean every bit of that one. Ain't no ice skating here.
No more ice skating.
I'm trying to get back on some skis, but not ice skating. Ain't no way in the world.
All right. So look, this is one thing that we wanted to also talk about today before we get out of here, man. We appreciate you guys for rocking out with us right here on Grand Day, man, where we bring you more information and the most inspiration every Tuesday, Thursday, man, coming in at 12 noon. We came in a little late today, so we rocking a little bit longer during the lunch hour, during our liquid lunch right now. Damon and I had to hold back the rizzers. We gonna get into that a little bit later. Shout out to the bourbon boys out there, man. Beach bars and bourbon out there. When we talk about liquid lunch and podcasting, they doing their thing out there. And I know they're gonna talk about this soon. All right. So, Damon, how you feel about Pharrell and the Timberland and Louis Vuitton collaboration?
Have you seen those Timberlands?
How you feel? Look, all of the zoners, they can see them right now. I just popped them up. I mean, they look like regular Timbs with
Louis Vuitton.
With Louis Vuitton. Yeah, with Louis.
No, not those.
With Louis.
No, there are some ones that the whole boot has the LV all over.
Oh, no, I didn't see that. It
looks like something you would buy out of like the flea market at Patapsco. Looks like some nonsense. Some for real. No, it looks like two things. I don't mean to step on any toes here. Mm-hmm. It looks like either something you find at the flea market, okay, or that dude on
the swap meet.
What's the dude that by the subway station on Cold Spring and Wabash?
Oh man,
used to have the minivan.
He
used to sell all the stuff outside. You know what I'm talking about.
Wasn't that one of Martin's hustles in one of his movies? He sold clothes out of a van.
Yes, you know the guy I'm talking is right across from right by the 7-day Adventist school.
Yeah.
You know the guy I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know you're talking.
It looks like something he would sell, or the guy at a flea market, but it also looks like something that people from New York would wear.
Oh man,
you know New York guys, they real extra with their Timberlands. They have them with New York Knicks written.
You've been firing shots all day, man.
You know it's the truth. You know they real extra with some of their stuff.
You've been firing shots all day. What is it? What's going on? Now, I know for me personally, right? You and I were discussing this when we were about to bring this up. She said not the Patapsco flea market. They laughing in the chat, man. They tripping off of it. This is my thing here. I'm not a big designer person. So what's going on with, like, why is that the in thing? Is that all the rage? I mean, I guess it's always been all the rage, but just for everybody to, everything that you have has to be Louis V or Balenciaga or
black people have all
dressed to the nines.
Well, black women have always had designer handbags. That's not new at all. That goes back to whenever, that goes back decades.
Black men using them now.
That's what I'm saying. Black men might wear Gucci tennis shoes. You may, all that Dapper Dan stuff, guys, but that really, we weren't in that world. So that's not something we did. But
you had a pair of Gucci's back in the day.
Yeah, I had a pair of Gucci tennis shoes, but that was like, exactly, like, you may have that one pair of tennis shoes, and that was that.
Right now, I have a Louis Vuitton scarf. That's the only. So I do have some LV in my collection.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I just got a scarf. It's
just these guys at the fashion shows and walking around, and it's bizarre. You know what I'm saying? Like you seeing. I remember David Ruffin from the Temptations. I remember seeing pictures where he had a Gucci Cadillac. Like the Gucci, they commissioned. Remember, like the Eddie Bauer Explorer back in the day.
Yeah,
there was a Gucci Cadillac Seville.
They had the Nautica MPV.
Exactly, and there was big, this very exclusive Cadillac that had Gucci leather and all that in it. Mm-hmm. And David Ruffin had a couple of them. So stuff like that. But you're talking about a guy who was famous. One of the most famous guys in America. Mm-hmm. These rappers and doing these fashion shows and strutting around like princesses and stuff. I mean, it's like, dude, what's going on here? I mean, Pusha T has made an entire career of how much cocaine he sells. That's his whole career.
He firing more shots.
I'm a Norfolk guy. I sell cocaine, bricks, cocaine. And you strutting around with a big handbag like my mother had at the church.
At least he didn't have the kilt on like he had last time.
May as well.
He had the kilt with he had the little puppet handbag, man.
Come on, man.
Guys looking crazy out here.
Come on, man.
I mean, I'm all for fashion forward. I'm all for exclusivity. And all of those kind of things. But I don't know.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Black men in fashion shows in Europe, it's weird. It's weird. And you almost look like a prize livestock or something.
I thought you were going to say something crazy.
I was going to say something else, but it just doesn't look natural. It doesn't look natural. Him strutting around. Like, come on, man. It's, if it's one thing I always liked about Washington, D.C., was that black D.C. turned their back on a lot of European designers. And they kind of sort of ushered in what they call streetwear now. Okay. With Madness and what's the other brands they had. That was always admirable
Damon
about
dropping
that
jewels
city.
right there.
And then these guys are going the opposite way. Whereas, you have a time now where you can do a lot of homegrown brands, and here it is, you going all the way to the very thing that we don't want. I mean, so I don't know how much of it is true. There's information that it's the same company that makes Louis Vuitton, Fendi, all these brands. Mm-hmm. And, here you are, a famous rapper. Why are you acting like them co-signing you as legitimizing, you know what I mean? Mm-mm. You know what I mean? Your fashion pedigree is now legitimized because you're signed by Louis Vuitton. You don't have to do that for real. He doesn't. I mean, you think he does? I mean, Kanye West has been wearing ugly tennis shoes for the last 10 years. People have been wearing all that ugly stuff that Kanye West. I mean, people are wearing space boots because of Kanye West.
With this new style that he wear with this whole stocking look, like everything he has on is like a one-piece bodysuit. I don't think anybody's gonna wear any of that stuff.
You know what?
People may start. You never know.
Look,
what's the deal with him making his wife walk around half naked like that all the time?
Why not? I mean, why not?
Craziness, man.
Like, what won't he do?
Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff.
I mean, the man walked around with big black rain boots that look like some Walmart hunting boots, and people wore them. People bought them. I mean, he actually did that. You know, you see him like, I'm like, no way in the world people are going to wear this. And they did it.
That's what he does, man. That's what he does. All right, hey, look, we're going to holler at these sponsors real quick. We'll be right back. I got to get this cough out, too, so I definitely got to take a break. Oh man, look, we appreciate everybody for coming through and hanging out with us today, man. It's been a stone groove, Damon. Been another good one, man. Episode 36 in the books, man. How you feel about it? Feel good? Feel awesome?
I got one wish.
What's that?
That we can't do, but I want to know if somebody can figure it out. If you watch the end of the Detroit game, they played, was it Lose Yourself, Lose Control? What's the Eminem song?
Okay. Yeah. Lose Yourself.
Lose Yourself.
Uh-huh.
I wish Baltimore had a song like that.
Look, and
like a hard driving hip hop song like
that. Wiz Khalifa gave them Black and Yellow for the Steelers. I don't know, man. Look, I think it's just that.
Come on, man. We need something. Somebody make a song.
Y'all hear, man. Damon out there challenging you. One of you zoners out there, man. Get on behind the MPC 2000. Go ahead, drop a track. Drop a diss track. Baltimore versus y'all whores.
There we go.
You know what I mean? Get Scar Akbar on it. Somebody out there going to do it, man. Isn't it?
Where's the guy that made sure that you fat? I'm joking. I know him, man. That's my boy, man.
That's your boy.
Each one more.
Gotta get this guy out of here today, man. Look, he's been firing all kinds of shit.
Hey, that's a good guy right there. That's my boy, man.
Hey, but it's all good.
So we get a song. I'm fine with them playing that. That's neighborhood anthem.
There you go. Or get your guns out. Ain't that our joint?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Get your guns out.
That's a good one.
And then the club song that names all the neighborhoods.
I don't like that song.
You don't like that one?
I don't like that song.
But
like put your guns up. I like that. No, how you want to carry?
How you want to carry?
There we go.
How you want to carry?
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah, there you
that's
go.
a good one there.
They need to play that over the loudspeaker this weekend, man. Hey, look, wherever you are, make sure you support the Ravens and make sure you definitely come back here to Grand Day next Tuesday, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. 12 noon. Well, 12-ish, man. The Liquid Lunch crew is in the building. More bloviating. Bring you more information and more inspiration, man, right here all the time. See y'all later.
No Frank Ski.
Peace.